Hi friends, Jillian from Jillian Vance Design here, and today we're going to be creating a shaker card. So I love these. They're easy, but they kind of come across as complex, but they make really nice looking cards, and I love a good shaker. So we are going to do just that, and this is going to be with the brand new Be Kind stamp and die set. So we're gonna have some fun, and we have a lot to do, so let's just get into it. So I already ink blended using Catherine Pooler Limoncello and one of my signature blending brushes. And I used the Honeycomb Stencil to make it look nice and give it that pattern. So I do have further videos, deeper videos into ink blending, like the stencil video that I just did. So make sure you check that out if you have not yet. I will link it. So then to cut your shaker, so you're gonna have two of the Hexagon dies, and these fit together so nicely. So I just took one size smaller than the one that I used, and you can do whatever size you want. And I just fit them together, taped them, ran it through my machine, and this is actually foam and cardstock in one layer. So this way, it's really easy. You don't have to guess how they fit together, and it's so much easier to do it this way. And our dies can cut foam, so you won't have any trouble running it through and it cutting out fully. So I have this, and I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing. What you do first is you glue your cardstock piece and your acetone piece together. Acetate. As a nail person, I say acetone. I meant acetate. All right, so then I'm going to take my acetate and just place it on top of here. So then you have your window. All right, and then I'm gonna put my foam layer. So this is just craft foam that you can get in the kids section at a store. So I'm gonna glue that onto here. It does kind of tend to stretch a little bit, so just make sure you've got it so it won't be visible from the front. So I'm going to turn it over and kind of make sure. All right. So there we go. So I have that. And now is the fun part. So I have cut out a couple of Be Kinds. So I don't have like the actual packaged set here, but these are the dies that you receive with that die set. So I cut out Be and Kind. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop them in here just to like float around, you know. Here, let's kind of. Then I'm gonna take some of these glitters that I got here and just pop them on here. Might be too many, but I like a lot of glitter in my shaker cards. Okay, so then we're gonna go ahead and glue our back piece on. So just be careful, make sure you're not jostling anything too much, because I have done that before. All right, so we got a bunch of Be Kinds. So this is gonna go as our centerpiece here on the card. And then we are going to actually play around with the bee. So I'm gonna take my Misty, and we're not gonna be using the magnets, but I'm gonna pop my stick and stamp mat back in. I have multiple, but I wanted to use the one that was not fresh just because it has a little bit less stick, a little more give. All right, so I popped in this piece of cardstock, and now I'm going to take, this background piece for the bee. And if you want more in-depth looks at all the new parts of the release, all the new stamps and dies, there's also a video for that. So check the channel. I do videos every Friday, so there you go. All right, gonna go back in with my limoncello. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stamp it. Okay, it needs a little bit more. Why I love the Misty. You can just like keep going back as many times as you need. All right, let's try one more time, but I think it's meant to be a lighter ink, so should be fine. All right, looks good to me. And then now we're gonna go and use this piece. So I'm gonna place that on top, make sure I've got it even. So you can do just this layer and then kind of play around and color with markers or do whatever you want to do. So that's another cool thing about it, is it doesn't have to be, I'm going to ink the solid layer and then I'm going to do the one that's more detailed. You can just do the detailed one and then play with it. So I'm actually going to take a mini black soot ink here, since it's a smaller stamp, and I'm going to pop it on here. Looks pretty good. You know what? I don't think we need to do that again. So we're gonna line it up, make sure it's in perfect placement. And again, I'm gonna go ahead and take Post-it tape, because Post-it tape is easier. It's not as harsh, so it's not gonna rip your paper. And then I'm going to go ahead and run it through my machine. So I'll do that off camera. Okay, so now I'm going to try to place this. I think I want it like this. And I'm going to put the bee at the bottom. Like that. I think. And then we're going to do just because, or should we do the bee down here? No, I kind of like it on the side of this. All right, so that is our plan. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. It's always so hard and so scary to glue down a card. Like, I'm scared of commitment. So I'm doing it this way, especially since that's how the honeycombs are placed. But you could do, you know, where that is at the top. You can do it however you want. Right, I'm going to glue it down here. And then I'm going to glue it just because. Okay, and then I'll probably dress it up with a yellow background on the back, but you guys also probably know how that works, so I'm not going to do it. But look how fun this is. I love a shaker, and the Be Kind is just like a little fun extra add in there. So this is a great card to just send to somebody when you miss them. And the new collection is available now. So make sure you go check it out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.